Okay, so I'm going to go over the tribute event poster project. This is the last project for this class, so just remember that this is the last thing we're going to do, and it's going to be in InDesign, which is what we use for the business card. So InDesign is a layout program, and posters typically would be built in either Illustrator or InDesign, and I'm teaching them in InDesign because, I don't know, that's how most people in the industry do it. Like I said, some do use Illustrator, but InDesign is really the primary layout program. So files due in Brightspace by Sunday, December 5th before 11:30 p.m. The actual printout of your poster on 11 by 17 or tabloid size paper would be due during our final. So you need to bring that to our final on December 8th at 10 a.m. and we'll meet for an hour and we'll vote that day on our favorite 3 designs. And I'll go over that more later. So we're gonna have you design an 11 by 17 inch poster for tribute. This live music event is held each spring on the Saturday before finals week, and it's CanMC 90.1 FM's way of saying thanks to all the students, the faculty, for all their hard work. So basically, tribute is just a bunch of local musicians that sign up and they create a tribute band together, and they dress up and perform the music of the band that they choose to pay homage to. So in the past, we've had the Ramones, and people dress up like the Ramones. One person is, Joey Ramone from the band. One person is, some of the other guys from the band, and they all dress up like different characters from the band. And it's really fun to see them dress up like the bands, actually, and to play the music as well. So obviously it's all cover songs, but it's a fun event. So it also serves as an opportunity for CanMC to announce its summer concert giveaway. CanMC 90.1 gives away a pair of tickets to the Red Ants Pants Music Festival that happens in White Sulphur Springs, Montana every summer, and that's a $150 value. So that's kind of a cool thing that they do every year. And if you don't know what KNMC 90.1 FM is, it's the local college radio station. So MSU Northern does have its own college radio station. The station is located in this sub of the MSU Northern campus. And if you want to be a DJ, you can sign up to be a DJ. But anyway, that's kind of getting off topic here. So remember, the purpose of a poster is to grab attention from a relatively far distance, possibly with a good, strong image and a good headline. And then you pull viewers in with that initially, and then they come and check it out, and then they look at the details, like all the information about the event. So the purpose is to pull them in and then to inform them of the event and all the details of the event, like time, location, date, those kinds of things. So just design with that in mind. Really think about an attention-grabbing headline, an attention-grabbing image or imagery. Think about colors. How are those going to work to grab people's attention? How do we tell people that this is a musical event right away? I mean, that might not be a bad thing too, to have it be pretty upfront about the fact that it's, basically kind of a live music event, kind of probably mostly rock and roll. Seems like the people that sign up for tribute listen to a lot of rock and roll. So think about rock and roll and the imagery that goes with that, and try and tie that into this poster. So tribute is an event organized by KMC 90.1 FM and the Highline Musicians Group. So research KMC 90.1. Visit the web page that they have on the MSU Northern website. They have an Instagram, I think, and a Facebook account. Lots of pictures there that you can pull from their accounts. Of course, they're low resolution because you're pulling them from the web, but doesn't mean you couldn't still use those images. If you use them small enough, you can clip them out in Photoshop, you can trace them in Illustrator, and then you can blow them up once they're traced because they'll be vector. So just think about how you can use those images without having them get blurry or low resolution, because you will be having to check the effective PPI in the links panel on those images. So just remember to make sure the images that you use, to use them wisely. And if you have any questions about how you can use an image that seems like it's low resolution, you're not quite sure how to use it, just ask me in class, and I have a few little tricks that I've learned over the years for using low resolution images in a way that you kind of work around the low resolution problem, basically. So get a feel for KNMC, understand the personality of the radio station. try to take that in consideration when designing your poster. So this is the information that you'll need to include. Sponsorship information. So KNMC 90.1 FM presents a live local music event, and then tribute would be the title. The date, we don't know the exact date, we know the time, but just put a placeholder for the date for now until we work that out. I can add that in later once I have your InDesign file and you package that for me and turn that into Brightspace. I can go in there later and just add in that date. Location, we're not sure where the location is this year. It's definitely in Havre, Montana. So once again, another placeholder there. Please include a KNMC logo and an MSU Northern logo. I will provide you with those in Brightspace, so you can download those and use those on your poster. Some extra information about the event. Attendees are encouraged to bring blankets and chairs to sit on. It's free. It's a kid-friendly event. Like I said, the location has been moved off of campus because it's during finals week, and the administration was not happy about that because they said that students were trying to study. So this year it's off campus. If students want to go to it, they still can. And we will be hanging up this poster on campus to try to get students to go to the event, even though it's during finals week. Everybody knows a lot of classes these days don't actually give true finals anymore. So that's kind of a thing of the past. We still meet for finals. We still have a project or a task that we do during finals week a lot of the time. But a lot of times it's not like a huge test like it used to be. So students aren't typically studying as hard as they were like 10, 20 years ago on finals week. So anyway, you can use some stock photography, so pexels.com, unsplash.com, but try to limit its use. You can use that for a background. If you need to find a good musical instrument that you want to incorporate, you can find it on a stock photography website, clip it out, Photoshop, save it in CMYK as a PSD file, and then bring it into InDesign if you want. But this is a local event, so try using local faces and local places. So you can go to Google Images, go to Tools, I believe, and then change the size to be large and try and find the largest images you can of the local area or local people. You can go on the social media accounts of KNMC and try and find some good images of the tribute event. Just whatever you pull from online, just make sure you check the links panel and look at the resolution. You want to look at the effective PPI or pixels per inch on the image, and it needs to be at least 250 PPI or higher. 300 is actually the standard for print, but if it's at 250, I'll let it slide. No blurry images. You can also trace these images in Illustrator and then recolor them using the recolor button in InDesign. That's in the properties panel. I can show you that in class. You can clip elements from different photos to create kind of a rock and roll collage. Whatever you want to do there. Just think about color and energy and music and creativity. This is really a fun project for you to have a lot of fun with. You can use Photoshop to edit or clip photos, or Illustrator if you want. Illustrator can be used as well, but just use the links panel in InDesign. Click on the image file names in the links panel and then edit with Photoshop or edit with InDesign or Illustrator. If you're using Illustrator, you can do it with either. But when you bring them into Photoshop, make sure to put your images in CMYK color mode. You can go to Image, the top menu, and then Mode, and then select CMYK from the flyout menu, and then save it. So that should automatically, if you save over the old file, it should automatically update in your links panel to CMYK image. So all of your images need to be at least, around 250 to 300 PPI and should be in CMYK color mode. When your design is finished, please package your file using the File Package feature. So you go to File at the top menu and go to Package. Make sure your package file includes the InDesign files, the fonts used, the links, and a high-resolution PDF of your poster. You can print from that PDF, so remember that. Don't forget to zip your packaged folder, and you can do that by control-clicking and choosing Compress, and then upload the zip file for grade in Brightspace by the due date listed above. So printing services for this poster, you're probably going to have to go to the library on campus, give them 24 hours to print. You can print from that PDF file that you export in your package when you do the file package. They should be able to do it quickly for you, but don't leave it up to chance. Email them at this email here, printing@msun.edu, and then attach that high resolution Actually, that should be PDF file. I'll fix that. And then email that to them and make sure to give them how many copies you want, which you only want one. You want it on 11 by 17 paper, so make sure to include the size of the paper you want. Just regular poster paper will do. And then tell them you want it in full color. Ask them how much it will cost and then when it will be ready. And then just bring cash to pay for your print job, because a lot of times they don't take credit cards over there. So it's kind of a pain. So during finals week, we're going to vote on the top 3 designs as a class, and then I'll choose the final 2 from there. I'll whittle it down to 2, and then I'm going to put that on social media and have a social media vote. I'm planning on starting an Instagram page, but we're definitely doing it on Facebook, and then Instagram will also work. I might make a story ad and then have a vote in the story ad. And then the winner will, the winning design will be used to publicize the event in April. And the winner can pick out their favorite merch item from the Bear Paw Winter Sports store that's downtown. It's on First Street. So there's a lot of Pawgonia hats, which are kind of rip-off hats from Patagonia, but it's specific to the Bear Paws. There's a lot of Ski Bear Paw shirts and different things like that. So it make good presents for people. I'm afraid it might not happen before Christmas, but still kind of a cool gift because it's a local design of a local place, and those are kind of hard to find. So the winner will be able to choose one favorite item from Bear Paw Winter Sports. And the winner will be announced in January, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get through this process, but I will update the class through email in Brightspace and let you guys know who won, basically. And you can also follow the vote on Facebook or Instagram and find out that way as well. Be creative and experiment with your design, but most of all, have fun. This should be a really fun project for you guys. Use your creativity, use color, use some crazy fonts. Rock and roll and music is a great way to just let your freakish ideas come out. So here's some poster designs for reference. Tribute should have an exclamation point after it. KNMC should probably be called KNMC 90.1 FM so that people know, oh, that's a radio station. And mention VIX as providing catering and include a VIX logo. You can pull that online. You might have to trace it in Illustrator. Same with the Streetery information. They're a food truck and they are going to be providing food. So include their logo, include information about Streetery. And you can find those online, like I said, and trace them in Illustrator. And also, I want you to mention that they are giving away Red Ants Pants Music Festival tickets. I will put that here and fix that in this. But these are the 3 designs that we only did this one other year. So, we had some designs here that are previous designs. This one's kind of crazy. It's a little blurry, but it's almost looks like an old TV, so it's sort of working. It's actually looking like it's supposed to be that way, but it's kind of a collage of just local musicians, which I love. This one this is a local person. Here's the KNMC logo used quite large. There's no MSU Northern logo on here, so you definitely want to put that on there, but they did put the Red Ants Pants Music Festival logo on there, which actually is a really good idea. And this one actually has the KNMC logo and KNMC has a couple different logos. But anyway, that's kind of the project in a nutshell. So I hope you enjoy this project. It should be a really fun project, and we'll have plenty of time to get this project done in class. So anyway, we'll talk to you later.